Hi, I'm Danny with eTrailer, and today we're going to take a look at, and I'm going to show you how to install the eTrailer Easy Grease Trailer Idler Hub. This is a trailer hub kit for 3,500 pound axles, and what's great about it is it comes in multiple bolt patterns. So whether you're running a 5 on 4.5, a 5 on 4 3/4, a 5 on 5 like we have today, or a 5 on 5.5, or even a 6 on 5.5, there's a version of this that'll match your wheels. Another great thing about these hubs is they come pre-greased and they're ready to go when you get them in packaging. You're not going to have to pack those bearings inside of here, which can get really messy, or hammer back in those seals. It's all already in here. Once you get your old one off, you can slip this one on and you're good to go. This is what I mean by it's pre-greased. All the bearings are already packed, so you don't have to do that, which is really nice. It's also nice to keep one of these as a spare. This kit does come with 2 different dust caps. This is an Easy Grease one that is compatible with Zerk fittings. Ours did not have that today, so we just put a plain cap on. One last thing to check so you order the correct parts is you're gonna have to take apart your old hub and get your bearings out. And there should be an L number on the back of this ring here, and just make sure that that's corresponding with the one you order. If you have any questions on what hub is going to fit your trailer or your bolt pattern, then please feel free to reach out to us at eTrailer. But now getting on to the install is extremely easy. Anybody can do it. You just need a jack stand, and that's about it. But if you don't have the time or tools to do this yourself, then please feel free to check out our dealer locator, and we can find a professional in your area to do this for you. So first off, we want to determine if this is the correct hub for our wheel here. So first off, we're going to determine that we got a star pattern and we got 5 lugs. So I'll go ahead and measure the center between this hole all the way across from the center of this circle here. So as you can see, it's 5 inches. That means we have 5 on 5. And it actually does say it on our wheel today, but that is kind of rare, so you do want to double check this. If you're experiencing some noise back here, or they're just extremely rusty and corroded, then it's probably time to replace your hub, like ours was today. Now let's go ahead and get this old one off. I did already remove this one earlier today, so I'm just going to slide this off and get this grease cleaned up. Now these are pre-greased, so I'm going to take the top of this off. I'm actually going to use some of this and give this spindle a nice coat. I'm going to remove this back plastic cap, and you're going to want to keep your thumb on the front so that it doesn't push out. I'm going to go ahead and slide this on a spindle. You can now put the washer on, make sure the flat side is facing the right direction. I'll go ahead and get our castle nut threaded on. I got an 1.5 inch socket. I'm going to get this on the castle nut, tighten this down, and spin it in the opposite direction. I'm just going to tighten this till it's snug. I am now going to torque this down to 30 pounds. That's what we are doing today for our trailer. Do check your hub and make sure you're going to torque it to the right spec. So I'm going to actually back this off just a little bit and do the same thing. Move this while I'm torquing this down. Doing this will ensure that the bearings are seated as far back as possible. Now I got a new cotter pin here. You can pick one of these up at eTrailer, and I'm going to get it put into our spindle here. I'll go ahead and temporarily mount this tire just so we can check our work, make sure everything's functioning properly. Now I'm going to grab the sides of the tire and shake it in this direction, and there should be little to no play in this at all. If there's too much play in your tire, then you can go ahead and tighten this castle nut a little bit more. Once you got everything dialed in, it's spinning nicely, then you can go ahead and bend the cotter pin. You just want to make sure that you bend it enough so the cap can go on. Your kit comes with an easy grease cap and a plain cap. Now, our neighbor's trailer doesn't have a fitting, so we're not going to be using this one today. Just going to be using this one. I'm going to get this just started here. If I was just doing this once or twice, I'd use a block of wood just to get this hammered into place. But I'm actually going to use this cap driver. If you're doing this a lot, then this is going to be a great investment to look into. I'll go ahead and get this on and tapped in. Now I got the rest of the lug nuts on, and I'm going to go ahead and tighten and torque these down in a star pattern. And that'll do it for the look at the eTrailer Easy Grease Trailer Idler Hub.